Hello everyone, I'm Stephen Garner, Director of Sales Technology for Grand Canyon Title right here in Phoenix, Arizona. And in today's video, I got one question for you. Do you own it? Okay, so welcome back. Today I want to talk about ownership. Now, if you're a real estate agent here in Phoenix or any other part of the world, you're familiar with ownership. You help consumers own things, specifically property. And it's very important to own property. It adds stability to families. Home ownership is the American dream. You know all about ownership. You know how important it is. But I see so many real estate agents making a mistake when it comes to ownership of their real estate business. Let me explain. I teach real estate marketing classes all over the Phoenix Valley for for Grand Canyon Title on Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and YouTube, video marketing, video editing, video syndication, pay-per-click, WordPress, plugins, themes. The list goes on and on and on. And I teach them to help real estate agents shift their business to the internet. Okay? We already know that 98% of consumers are going to start their home search on the internet, and 80% are going to choose the first real estate agent they find. So it's very important to be on the internet. But my question is, do you own it? You'll see behind me a model that I teach in our hub marketing class, where W is WordPress, but it was your website essentially, and you're driving traffic to your website from all these ancillary things: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, email, phone, you name it. You're driving traffic to your website. Well, if you're doing this, doesn't it make sense to own that website? I see agents over and over again who are forced to start over from zero because they started using a website they didn't own. It was leased from a company or it was owned by a big brokerage house. Guys, if you're going to start a website, or even if you have a website you don't own, before you go any further, you may want to consider switching to a website platform that you own. I know for a fact that all relationships are going to come to an end at some point. There's people watching this video who've been married 3 and 4 times that thought each time, this is the one. You know better than anyone that things change. Well, begin with the end in mind and make sure that you're building your business based upon something that you own. Now, it's not just about websites, it's about email also. What email are you using? Are you using an email address like Gmail or Yahoo that you own? Or are you using your brokerage house's email? Switch it. Switch to Yahoo or Gmail. Everybody's doing it. You own it. You don't have to worry about it. What about your phone number? Who owns it? Is it your team leader? Who is it? Use your own phone number. You need to control your own destiny. I've seen so many agents forced to start over from zero because they didn't own it. But it's not just about phone and email and website. It's not just about that. It's also about social networks. You don't own them. You don't own Facebook. You don't own Twitter. You don't own LinkedIn or YouTube. I'm not telling you not to use them. Believe me, they're an integral part to getting found on the internet. But you don't want to rely on them. Anyone that has a Facebook business page knows that Facebook changed the timeline, and they know what that did to their page and what they had to do. Well, imagine if your sole business was on Facebook and Facebook makes a change, or Facebook becomes the next MySpace, right? You've all heard of that. Friendster, right? You do not want to have your sole business on something you own. You don't want to make Facebook this great, comfortable place where consumers can come in and be just wowed by searching for homes for sale. You want them on your website. That's where they're going to learn more about you and your value and search for homes and watch your videos and your testimonials. And they're going to learn how absolutely awesome you are without you having to tell them how absolutely awesome you are. So own it, okay? Not just your website, not just your email, not just your phone number. Own it. This is what I'm talking about. I don't want you to be the next person that's got to start all over that has to contact their database like so many do and say, hey, I've changed brokers. Here's my new email. Here's my new phone number. Here's my new web address. I use everything I own. MyTitleGuy.com, I own it. My email, MyTitleGuyMe.com, I own it. My phone number, 480-223-8113, I own it. They're all mine. I'm protecting my business because I know all relationships at some point come to an end, even though I would never leave Grand Canyon Title. They're just absolutely awesome. Anyway, I'm Stephen Garner, Director of Sales Technology for Grand Canyon Title, and if you are in Phoenix, we can help you grow your business. Yes, direct mail still plays a part, but it's used to drive traffic to your website. But you still got to understand the internet and how to use social tools and social ranking factors to get found online. I appreciate your time. Thanks very much. Until next time.